Hey, what's going on? So Resident Evil 4 just received update. Now, based on what's been tracked through backend data and reliable reporting, this update looks like a maintenance style patch. On PC especially, people have been focusing on the possibility that Capcom adjusted or removed parts of their DRM setup again. If you remember, there was some pushback earlier when extra protection layers were added because players felt it impacted performance. So if this update is addressing that, it could actually make a noticeable difference even if you don't see anything new in the menus. And that's the thing with updates like this, you don't always see the change, but you might feel smoother gameplay, fewer stutters, or more consistent frame pacing once you jump back in. Another big piece here is general stability. When files get updated without patch notes, it often points to crash fixes, compatibility tweaks, or adjustments that help the game run better across different systems. Especially for a title like Resident Evil 4, which is already pretty polished, these kinds of updates are more about refining the experience rather than adding new features. So think of it like ongoing maintenance to keep everything running clean instead of introducing something brand new. There's also a chance some localization or backend systems were updated. These are things most players won't notice at all, but they matter for long-term support. Sometimes developers quietly prepare the game for future changes, platform requirements, or internal updates that haven't been announced yet. That's why you'll see files change even when nothing obvious appears in-game. So the real takeaway here is pretty straightforward. No new content, no new modes, no balance overhaul, but very likely important under-the-hood changes. If you're on PC, keep an eye on performance because that's where players are most likely to notice a difference. If you're on console, it's probably more about stability and ensuring everything keeps running smoothly. And honestly, updates like this are easy to overlook, but they're part of what keeps a game feeling solid long after release.